Let me give out the phone number, 877-295-1607. My name is Mark Brassia, and I'm the founder of Hairloss Talk here on Stickam. I was the first to have a weekly show here on Stickam, and soon after I started having success, those two other programs kind of followed in my footsteps. Now, many people write in and ask me if that bothers me, and I simply say to them that it doesn't bother me and that I'm often imitated but never duplicated. Now let me tell you a little bit about who I am. I wrote the book Regrow Now, and I also operate the very popular website called Regrow Now. We are here to talk about factuality when you're talking about hair loss, as well as authenticity and good information. We don't take on a lot of sponsors like other talk shows that you hear out there because, quite frankly, we believe that 95% of the products out there are just plain farce. We are coming to you through our good friends at Stickam, and if you want to see a website that is really starting to take off and really entertaining, please visit www.stickam.com. That's STICKAM.com. We love those guys over there and some of the great stuff that they're doing. Let me give out the toll-free number again, 877-295-1607. I was out the other night and I saw a very attractive woman, and as I stood just a few feet away from her, it dawned on me that she may have possibly been wearing hair extensions. And the reason that I thought about this was because I just saw the same woman out not too long ago, and I just don't remember her hair being so long. I'm starting to see that more and more women are wearing hair extensions to add some length and volume to their hair. It seems like a lot of models are going to hair extensions. Now, I always have people that I talk to ask me if guys too can wear hair extensions. And yes, I do think that if you are a guy with an incredibly amount of thick hair, then yes, you can wear hair extensions. But if you're losing your hair, I wouldn't recommend it, as it can cause what's known as traction alopecia, and that can actually cause you to lose more hair at a faster pace. I say the same thing about wearing hats. If you think that you're losing your hair and you wear a hat often, it's in my opinion that the hat will cause you to lose hair faster and take the good hair that you have and make it look thinner. So as far as the extensions go, I really wouldn't recommend them for men or women unless you have an incredibly thick amount of hair. I know that you see a lot of African American women with hair extensions and weaves, and they really have those things tied in pretty tight, but what can happen is that over a period of time they can end up getting traction alopecia and then end up being worse off than before they even had the extensions. So be careful. I have a lot of people writing in and asking me, why do I push Propecia so much? Why? Because quite frankly it works. Let me tell you that Merck is a great company, and that I myself have been taking 1 milligram of Propecia a day for about 4 years, and it has taken me from about a Norwood 3 when I started to what I feel now is just a little bit under a Norwood 2. And the funny thing is that I feel that even after taking this for 4 years, that I seem to still be improving, and I feel that my hair continues to look thicker. Or should I say, because I feel that I've stopped my hair loss, I feel that I'm still getting gains. Now, I know that might sound a little hard to understand, but you really have to listen to the show and really understand how the hair growth cycle works. People that don't have androgenic alopecia will lose their hair. However, those same people will actually grow back the exact same amount of hair. Now, for people that have male pattern baldness like I do, or what we refer to as androgenic alopecia, we'll lose about 100 hairs per week when our hormones start to kick in and affect our hair loss, and we'll grow back about 80 hairs. So if we don't do anything about that, then over a period of time, we're going to continue to lose hair rapidly at that rate of about a -20. That starts to add up after a while, and what many men eventually do is just give up and shave it all off. Well, when you're doing what I do, which is take the big three, you'll stop losing 100 hairs per week, and that number will drop down to about 25 to 30, and you'll grow 40 or 50 hairs. So the number that you were losing due to the DHT attacking your follicle will be lower than the amount you'll be able to grow, and after a while of getting positive gains, you'll find yourself back to where your hair is looking again almost close to how it was looking before the hair loss started to precipitate. I've had people write in and tell me that they've noticed results on Propecia within 3 months. My younger brother started taking it about 5 or 6 months ago, and I went up to visit him over the Thanksgiving holiday, and I actually totally forgot that he even started to suffer from any hair loss. He had a little area in his crown maybe about 1.5 years ago that I noticed. Now it's not even noticeable, as his entire head of hair looks completely thicker. So it's definitely working. And you need to listen to the show, because Propecia isn't the only thing that I do. There are other things that go along with an effective regimen, with one thing being a healthy diet and another thing being to exercise regularly. There are a few other things that I do as part of my routine that we will be discussing here on the show in the coming weeks.